Hello everyone and welcome to another PALWORLD video. Today we got a tips and tricks video for you, and as I'm playing through this game, I'm planning on coming through and giving you guys what the tips on what I'm learning at my current level. Right now I am level 14, so I am still kind of in the early stages, but I'm going to give you some tricks that I've been learning throughout my missions so far, and I have some good ones for you here today if you're just starting out in the game, so you don't make the mistakes that I did up until this point. So the first tip I have for you here today is actually something that I really wish I knew when I very first started playing, and that is my base location. If we take a look at the map here, this is where you're going to spawn in, and unfortunately the game tries to tell you to put down your PAL box, and a lot of people end up putting it down right in this beginning area, and I put mine right here. And it's not bad because you can fast travel everywhere, but I really wish I had waited and walked around and explored a little more to put my base in one of these other cooler areas. It's a really big map with a lot of cool places to build your base, especially this huge open area up here that I found earlier today, and there's some really cool places to put your base with a lot better pals in the area and more accessible things. And guys, now that I'm later in the game, I'm realizing this base, it doesn't even have it right now, but it only has one ore location, and you want to have a little bit more ore if you can, because ore as you get farther along is better. So first tip, guys, don't place your base down right in the beginning where it tells you to. Go explore a little bit more, find a better spot with some cooler pals and a little bit more resources in a different area. Don't fall for this trap. Okay guys, the next tip is how do you level up quick? And I'm sure you've heard this before, but how are you going to level up? Because that is how you make progress in this game. As you can see, it's how your stats increase. It's how you get access to more things, including technology and everything like that. And it's really the backbone of it. So how do you level up quick? Well, when you go to catch a pal, as I'm going to do right here, you get them low, and then catch right here. You're going to see over here on the side of my screen, it's going to tell me how many of these pals I've caught. Right there, that's 3 of 10 for me for the Gummos, and I have 300 XP for that. So every time that you catch a pal, you're going to get an XP bonus, and that was 300 XP. So that's a decent amount of XP, even at my level, for these lower level pals. And now every time I catch it, I'm going to get a bonus up until 10 catches. So what you really need to be doing is going around and catching a lot. I think we're all kind of used to the Pokemon thing, where you catch a couple of the same type of Pokemon. You don't really catch 10 of the same kind ever, unless there's some kind of reason you need to be doing that. So in this game, it's different. You do want to catch a lot of them because you want to maximize those XP bonuses, and catching them also helps level up the pals that are in your party currently. So tip, guys, you want to level up, go around, just spam the pal spheres. Catch as many of these as you can until you've caught 10 of the same kind, and then you don't have to worry about that one anymore. Now you might be asking yourself, Lemon, you tell me to catch all of these pals to level up, but early on it's hard to get a lot of pal spheres. Well, there's actually a good way to do that. If we come over here, there's this area right here, this building called the ranch, and not a lot of people, I think, build this thing at first. At least I didn't. I looked at it and I was like, I don't really see the point. Let pals dig stuff up. That's not really helping me that much. So I looked past it until I figured out that if you put these pals right here, the Vixies, right, you can put as many of them as you want in here, I believe, but I have 2 in, and they go digging around and they actually dig up pal spheres right here. And then you have the other pals that come around and, oh, what am I doing? Oh, okay, enough. They come and pick them up, and here we go. 8 pal spheres in that chest. They also pick up arrows and gold too. So there's a ton of stuff that these guys are going to get, and they're just going to be transported into these chests. Here's 13 more. See, guys, it's just an unlimited supply. See, I have 63, and I can't remember the last time I crafted any of these. It's just unlimited. And if you just leave them here for a while, there's going to be a ton of them all over the ground and in these chests. So you want unlimited pal spheres to get XP and catch more pals. This is the way to do it, guys. And early on, you can put as many as you can really afford here. I have 2, and then I probably could now put another because I just leveled up the base. So I'm going to try and maximize this, guys, to get as many as you can and get all those pal spheres and arrows, which is another thing you don't really want to have to worry about crafting. And getting those for free is pretty awesome. So definitely get some Vixies to put in the ranch. The next tip, guys, is you have to optimize the pals that you have working at your base based on all their stats here. So when you have a pal in your pal box, you can go in here and click F on them, and you're going to see over here on the right side everything that they can contribute to. Handiwork, transporting, gathering, and mining is what the Cativa can do. Now, this is a really good pal because there's a lot of things that they can contribute to. Then there's some pals, for example, let's see, this one right here, the Vixie, we have it on grazing in the ranch, like I said, but there's only gathering and farming are the only things that the Vixie can do. So you want to kind of find some that can be a jack of all trades, but then you need some for specific needs. So the Pinglet has the watering, which is big because that's how we water the berry farm. Then we have the Lift Monk right here, and the Tansy that do the planting. The Cativa right now I have on the mining. These Vixies are grazing for pal spheres. This Lee's Punk right here has quite a few things it can do, but these are the big things right here, the transporting and the handiwork, because he'll come help with stuff and he can help transport things. And look at this, work speed is boosted by 50%. So always look over at these passive skills, right? This is where you're going to see things like that, or even see he has the same one, artisan, so his gathering and handiwork. And this one even has generating electricity, so this is all going to be good stuff to have, but the boosted work speed is the huge thing here. So look at what you have. You know, you have mining, you have lumbering, you have the ranch that you want to work on, right? You have to have something to accompany all these things. The berry farms, you need watering, seeding, everything, and then you also need people that are just going to transport and do handiwork. So make sure you balance out your workforce, guys. Don't have too much of one thing, and don't have too many of the same pals in one place, but always make sure you're keeping it nice and balanced. Alright guys, I figured I would try and catch this on camera because I'm going to try and catch this Dino Song right here. I'm super excited about this. And this is another tip, guys, right here. You can make pal attachment things. So this is the Foxbark's harness, and that lets you use Foxbark's flamethrower attack right there. And then you can get other ones for different pals that give them different abilities that you can ride or fly with. But let's take out this Dinosaur right here. Oh yeah, that's got to be super effective, right? Because it's a grass type. All right, and then I'm going to cancel, take him back in. Then we're gonna, oh, and it burnt to death. Nice. But like I was saying, guys, if you go over here, you can get your hands right here on the PAL Gear workbench. Now, you have to unlock these technologies, but different pals have different things. So Foxbark's harness, you just saw what that did. Rushboar saddle lets you ride Rushboar, and the same thing with the deer here. Not even going to try and say that. And then Daydream's necklace. This is cool. If you use this one, it lets this pal follow you around and attack, so that you can technically have two pals out at the same time when you usually can't do that. So always look in your technologies here, guys, for the different gear that you can get for them, including here, Gold Hog's gloves or submachine gun, assault rifle. I mean, always look for those things and make the PAL Gear workbench. That's where you're going to craft those things up. Guys, I'm sure if you are just now starting, you may not have run into this yet, but if you have run into a raid, guys, sometimes you'll have people raiding your base, the syndicate people or some of the other pals, some like flesh-eating pals or whatever. They'll come running up and raid your base and all your pals will attack. Well, actually, you can catch those pals and raiders that come into your base. Just get them low like normal and then throw your spheres at them and you can catch them. That is actually how I got the Lee's Punk right here. He came in a raid and I managed to catch him, and he's been a really good addition. So whenever those come in, always keep an eye out on who's raiding your base, what type of pal, because it might be one that you don't have, or it might be one that's higher level or really cool. So always try and grab that when you can. You can catch those people, and you can even catch the people that come raid your base, the humans. So always try and do that when you get raided. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this tip video today. Let me know if you want to see some more. I'll be back with more advanced tips as I continue and progress through the game here, guys. Comment any questions you have and let me know what you want to see next. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're enjoying this PAL World content. It's been Lemon Slice. Peace out.